Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video that shows me making something that was requested through Instagram. So on Instagram, I had a poll saying what would I make or what should I make, and I just gave a couple of examples. So one was it an animal, creature, or a hybrid? Two, did it have wings or horns or any weird features like that? Three, what's the color scheme? And four is to be creative. So I had the question up for about a day and I screenshotted some examples that I thought were really interesting, and of those I'm going to narrow it down to just one creation, which I'll be showing you how I make the in the making process video of it all. So I'm just gonna pull out my laptop. I have all the screenshots of it on my laptop, so I'll be reading off that. The first one I got was a Valentine's Day dog with a headband with a heart and arrow through it. Red colors. So that'd be really cute for Valentine's Day, which is actually in 2 days from, well, I'm recording the video on the 12th right now, so that'll be in 2 days. Someone said I should make something between a chick and a bear with wings, brown and yellow. I think that'd be interesting. I kind of want to know, does it have a chick body or a bear body, and what kind of head is that then? A pink and purple chinchilla holding a flower and wearing an ivy leaf garland on its head. That's pretty cute. I don't think I can make a chinchilla because chinchillas are kind of difficult creatures in my opinion. Ooh, this person said a unicorn cat with 2 wings, pink and purple gradient, and a cute face. And I actually did make a unicorn cat before previously. Yeah. So this one is a turtle snail hybrid, color scheme purple, and it mixes 2 things I recently made. I made a turtle and a snail, both recent. Splice a stag beetle and a grizzly bear, make it real buggy, maybe even shiny, green like the beetle. Now, this one, when I first read it, I thought it was poetic, so the way I said it made it sound poetic. I don't know. A blue themed cat with double horns. A manatee with wings. You should choose the color. If I chose the manatee with wings, I'd probably stick with the color scheme gray. Oh, a froggy with a flower on its backside. I would totally make that kind of like a Bulbasaur-like frog with a giant flower on its back. So we have another simple one. A snake with a top hat and a tie. And you know, if you know me, I love making simple creations, so that is up my alley. Ooh, a vampire squid mixed with a mermaid with fairy wings and a red and blue color scheme. So I looked up what a vampire squid is, and they look kind of scary. So they look like octopus with like more webbings with just 6 legs or tentacles. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, where it's like kind of like a mermaid with an octopus tail. A pink cat with crooked horns, and instead of back legs, they're kind of like eagle legs. So they have like the talons, I'm assuming, like this. A froggy corn, a frog unicorn mix that's purple with a red horn and gold wings. So a horse and cow with wings blue and green. These sounds just so poetic when I read it, but P.S. I don't like to make horses. Horses are so hard to make. I've tried to make horses 5 different times. I even made a few like unicorn tutorials and they just never turn out well. So a liger, which is a lion and tiger with 2 big horns like a ram, pink pastel hues. A sloth with glasses. The sloth is brown and the glasses are black with some glitter. So then we have this one, a cat mug with mermaid tail and pastel colors. And I do like this because it's unique because it is different. It is not just an animal, it's an animal mixed with an object, which is the first time we've had one of these. A magical cute cat with a mermaid tail and wings, or wigs, jumping out of the water. Color glittery pastel. Now I don't know if they meant to write wings or wigs, but if I take it at face value, I think I'd give this cat like a very luscious wig of hair. A hybrid between an axolotl and a sea bunny. It should have a tiny baby wings and a little horn. Ooh, a fish and rooster combo with rooster body, fish head, fish tail, and pastel green, yellow, and blue. So this is the first time someone actually tells me like what kind of body they have. Okay, this is really complicated. This one is a dragon sugar glider with webbed toes, legs, bug eyes, long horns, pale gray, green, plum, and light blue. A dragon, which is very complicated. I'm also really bad at dragons. Horses and dragons, very, very hard to make. And a sugar glider, which I've never made before, with webbed toes. I think sugar gliders have webbed toes. And legs. Bug eyes. This is just very, very crazy. I can't even imagine it. I feel like I have to sketch this out a little bit. So, there are 5 choices I really liked. The first one was the frog with the flower on its back because it reminded me of like Bulbasaur the Pokemon. I also like the snake with the top hat because it's super simple and I feel like I can make that quite easily. I also really like the cat mug with the mermaid tail, and that's because it's different. It's an object mixed in with a cat. Another choice I liked was the snail turtle hybrid, and that's because I made a turtle and a snail before, so why not just mix them together? And the last one was the fish rooster one, and it is strange, I'll admit, but they gave me enough context that I think I can make it and mix it together. But unfortunately, I am only gonna make one for this video, and I think I will pick the cat mug today, only because it's kind of late right now and I can't stay up making a bunch. I do want to make a lot of them, so I think I will make other ones, but I won't show the tutorial, and maybe I'll tease it on my Instagram or in a future YouTube video. But I do like this, and I'm gonna have another one of these, but it's a different style. So let me know in the comment section below which one you wished I made, and maybe I will make it, but just not a tutorial of it. And which one was your favorite idea that I read so far. I've had over 100 different submissions for this, and I just picked out a few that really spoke out to me that kind of gave me like, huh. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and make the cat mug with the mermaid tail. So let's get started. So we're gonna pick out some pastel colors. So here's some Fimo light pink, mint. When you say pastel, you can never exclude mint. Here I have this little purple, this yellow color that I mixed some time ago, and this light blue. So these are pretty standard colors, so we're gonna use this to make our cat mug. So I'm gonna roll out this pink clay, and I'm gonna make sure it's kind of on the thicker side. So I'm not gonna roll it out too thin. And I'm gonna cut off the end here, and here. And let's see, I'm gonna carve out 2 ears. Well, I guess first I'm gonna kind of make an outline here, so we're gonna keep that the same. Ear, and ear, ear, and ear. Let's cut this away. If you hear that chewing, my dog decided to eat suddenly. He didn't eat this whole day, but as soon as I turn on the camera, he's like, I'm gonna suddenly eat. So here is our cat mug for now. Look, there's some clay here that I can cut off. And then I'm gonna soften the corners of the ears because I don't like things too pointy. So we have a little disc here. We'll use this to wrap around. There we go, now we have a nicer circular shape. Let's roll this and blend this nicely together. So here I have my base, and I made it a little thick so I can just kind of cut off the end, like so. There we go. So now that we have this as the cat mug base, we're gonna give it the mermaid tail, and I decided to make the mermaid tail the handle. So here we have some mint clay, and I'm just gonna roll it into a cone. We'll roll into a nice ball first. I feel like this mint clay is so boring. 1 second. Okay, so this is gonna be super messy, but I'm gonna add some extra fine glitter to this mint clay. And I'm sure some people ask where I got this glitter. I have no idea because most of my supplies I got in 2012. And I have no idea where. It's probably Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Walmart. But you know, I really don't remember. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna flatten this out as much as I can. Then let's add some glitters. And that's probably too much. I'm gonna mix it in. Where can you see the glitter? My video is super oversaturated from the lights, but if I go any darker, you won't be able to see it because it's too dark. Here are the glitters. I'm just gonna use tape to kind of get all this extra. So I'm gonna roll out this glittery clay into a teardrop shape. Let's see, mermaid tail. And I feel like if maybe that's a little too fat. Let's make it a little skinnier. Then here to here? Possibly. Okay. So we're gonna make the two little tails. So I'm just taking little dots of clay and pinching it into a teardrop shape. And this is super tiny. And I'm just gonna add it right here. And right here. And actually, I think that's too tiny of a tail. I'm gonna make it bigger. So we're gonna try that again with some bigger fins. Fin 1. And fin 2. And oh yeah, that looks so much better. I'm gonna give this a slight bend now, because we want this mug handle to look like a mug handle. Let's see. I'm gonna have the tail like that. You know, I don't hate it, but I don't know if I like it so much. Only because that's like a... I imagined it to be a little different. So let's just slice all that off. And let's add it back to the cat. And you know, that looks a lot better. And maybe we can add the purple onto the cat itself. So this is my crafting process. I kind of just experiment until I'm satisfied, and if I don't, I usually break it apart. So, little purple dot of clay right there. And let's just add it directly onto our cat right here. I'm gonna place the tail on here. And then let's see if I can shape it back to have a nice bend. Okay, that didn't really make much of a difference, but I do like the shape of the tail more. Maybe just make this part a little thinner. Just using my tool to thin it out here. Not bad. Let's go on to the face. So I realized why my footage was super dark. It's because I had the wrong lights on, and I finally fixed it, so now it's much brighter. And so we're gonna give this cat a face. So we're gonna start with some dot eyes, as usual. Some dot eyes, let's put it kind of low, right here. I guess that's not low actually, that's pretty high up. Higher than I expected it to be. But I already committed. So here are our dot eyes. Then we're gonna give it a nose. Bring it down here. I'm gonna curl this. My least favorite thing to do is to curl like the mouth like a W shape. It's so hard to do like a nice W. Let's give it a little cat nose right here. Should I give it whiskers or nah? Yeah, let's give it some whiskers. I'm just gonna add some whiskers to make it look more cat-like. Whiskers, and here is the Cat Mug finished product. You can't see the glitters as well just because of all the glare. But this is the first one that we made. So here is my cat mug all baked, and now I'm just taking a Q-tip with some acetone. I'm just gonna clean off the little dust. And this is the best way to get like dust particles out when you don't want any. So I cleaned up all the little dust particles, and I really don't like how the tail doesn't show that much of the silver glitter. So I'm thinking of taking some resin and adding some glitter to it. So let's add some resin in here. And let's add a bunch of silver glitter here. And we'll mix it. Now I'm just gonna take a little paintbrush and brush it just on the tail. And people always ask me what kind of paintbrush I use, and I use these like very cheap $1 paintbrushes that I get from like Hobby Lobby, and it's usually for like a pack of like 20 you get like, you pay like $3 or something, so it's super cheap. Oh no, I dropped it. So putting on some resin and some silver glitters all over. And we're gonna take some UV light and just cure slightly. And then once it cures slightly, I'm gonna put it under my big UV light. So here is my cat all glazed with the tail. I decided to keep the mug part matte because if it glazed too much, it would be too shiny. And I thought I like the contrast of the matte versus the shiny. So here's the mermaid cat, and I really did enjoy how it turned out. I kind of wish that I can change the face up a little bit. I think I made the eyes too big. If I made them smaller and spaced a little bit more, I'd be more content with it. But this is a different style of cat that I usually don't make, like with the ears and everything. I was thinking originally to make maybe a circular one with like ears, but we're gonna see. I might remake this one. I still have time to do it. So we'll see how it turns out. Also, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. I will be releasing another Insta kind of thing. This time it'll be more of like a 2-choice part thing. And I'll just ask like, what should I make? And I think I'll do something with resin. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section which one you thought I should have made from the ones I announced earlier. I will be looking into all those comments, and who knows, if one of them was super popular enough, maybe I will make it again. And I will have this kind of thing out one more time. So I hope you guys are on the lookout for that, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.